It's a show that's all about people struggling to live their lives with integrity.
It's set in 1942, so in the height of the Second World War.
And it's about the opening of a nightclub in the West End called the Cockpit Club.
Which is run by one of the main characters who is starting up a new club, and he finds a young, northern, feisty songstress who's undiscovered talent.
And it tells two stories at the same time. The first is of a love affair between a Polish Jewish immigrant called George and of an upper-class ex-RAF pilot called Sir Frank Worthington Blythe,
who is the guy who basically gives them their big break.
And it's about how Frank's barriers comes down and he learns how to love through this strange, incredible creature, exotically from Poland.
And it's also the story of Miss Nightingale, her kind of rise to fame as this London cabaret star, but also the things that she experienced along the way. She's exploited. She ends up. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot of drama goes on with her.
It's very much about the people and their relationships and how they find themselves coming together against a society who maybe looks at them in a way that is not particularly nice.
So this show brings together the kind of the Berlin kind of cabaret scene, very much kind of that kind of angular jazz of that. It also brings a bit of American swing in, it brings English music hall in, and then there's also some pure kind of music theatre writing in there as well. So it's a real kind of collection of all these different styles.
A really lovely mix of story songs, which are often ballads and really beautiful, quite small pieces of music. And then when Miss Nightingale is performing at the Cockpit Club, and they're not story songs, they're actual, just little pieces of entertainment. They're really raunchy, really jolly.
Also, the other great thing about it for us is that we get to kind of own these new songs and perform them for the first time. But they're so fun to play.
It's a show which is raucously funny, really quite saucy, but also it just touches really deep because you really connect and care about these characters and about the dilemma they're in and how hard they have to work to actually become the best version of themselves. And it's a joyous experience at the end.